Yes, it's true. I am a dragon that eats lies. But there's something you may not have considered about that. Not only do I eat lies, I lie about eating too. Did you eat the last slice of chocolate cake? It wasn't I. Did you eat that whole pizza all by yourself? Surely not. Are you eating waxed fruit? No, I'm just reforming it with my teeth. I think it'll look better this way. Hiya folks, getting back into the game. I just checked a simple thing. I got the bad ending at first, that was a neutral ending. And then for the good ending, I just want to talk to these guys again real quick. Even after all that happened, Cyril hasn't given up the Leonhardt name either. Maybe there's some misunderstandings between us. I've got your back. I really can't do anything, can I? We're to blame for doing all this too. Even after you sent us away from there to live good, proper lives. I guess we're just not suited to being honest. Sorry. Yep. And so, I don't really get the whole point here. What I have to do at this point is purposely grind to level 13. And that's it. And I don't really understand that. At no other point in the game has anything like this come up. I guess I could say games. That you just have to grind for experience to get a specific ending. I have no idea why this is a thing. It's so dumb. And why 13? There's been no references to numbers at this point. And I thought I was kind of doing this a little too much earlier, to be honest. It's like, what's even the point? Why do I need to keep fighting enemies? But it's like, oh, apparently to get the best ending, or the only good ending, you have to keep doing it. Kind of, to an obnoxious extent. And why does the experience level keep going up? It's the same exact enemy. And now it went... I don't understand. It's so random. And from what I can tell, there's no reason. There we go. So now I'm level 13. I'm going to save over the third slot. Just make sure. Yeah, you don't even go in the eye because you can't. So you just go up here and now I get a good ending. Just because she's strong enough now. Oh, that's so dumb. I don't know, to me when I hear her saying she's not strong enough, what that suggests to me is it's not that meta, where it's, oh, if I just beat up on these same enemies and get to high enough level, I'm strong enough to do all this now. You know what I mean? It's just kind of dumb. And he's going to change. Excuse me. Go ahead and sip the water. And again, why does she keep calling him Sin? Yep, that's all the same. And just because I can, I've got triple fire! Yeah, that did a lot. Man, might as well do it again. That actually did pretty good damage. So much for being so much stronger, huh? Have I failed? Perhaps I underestimated the might of a dragon. Sid? It's Theo! Sid, are you okay? Yeah, thanks, Effie. It's Theo! So now I just ate all of the lies. Ah, you still look dizzy. Be careful! What? I have no intent of apologizing. Fine, because I'm the one who's going to apologize. Apologizing won't change a thing. Fine if it doesn't. I don't care if you keep hating me forever. Lie. I lied to you all. About joining the gang? No, I did join them. You saw the mark on my hand, didn't you? So then what? You lied about how money was more important than us? Because that's still true. You're tricking people to line your own pockets. Close, but not quite. I have to save money. Because I might die otherwise. What do you mean? I talked with the leader of the gang. Told them how he'd been stealing from them. Thought they'd kill me. But they said if I could pay up, then they'd forgive everything we did. It was a pretty huge sum they were asking, of course. Don't tell me you joined the gang to pay it all yourself. Don't cut out everything but the conclusion. Why didn't you tell us about this then? If I did, you wouldn't have left. I couldn't have asked you to come with me. I'd weigh you down. I'd have hated nothing more than to take your freedom. So how about all that money you gave us? Surely you couldn't have gone alone just after joining. Stitches. What's that wound on your side from? Sold a kidney? I wanted to give you guys money so you could get out of there right away. I joined the gang so I couldn't go there anymore. So I need lots of money and I need it right away. So I sold one of my kidneys for that money. Now I'm just gonna pause right here and make a counter referendum here. If he was willing to sell one of his kidneys to get a lot of money really quickly, why didn't he do that before they got into so much trouble and dug such a deep hole that they got into this trouble with the gang in the first place? Plus, this is, I mean, I know it's a scary gang, but surely this world is big enough that if you just go far enough, then you're okay? Plus, there's no honor amongst thieves anyways. Are they really just gonna leave us alone after you give them all of that money? What, they pinky swore? They signed a contract? I mean, give me a break. He's a master. He lies all the time. He's a complete con man, but he's gonna trust the word of a gang member? Oh, I guess he would know better. He knows when people are lying to him. He'd sniff it out. He'd know. Oh, this went so stupid. What? I have to apologize to you for lying to you. It's practically impossible to escape from those people. If I told them I was out after paying the money, they'd beat the crap out of me. So, I just found a chance and ran. So what are you saving the money for? If they found me, they'd probably kill me. Their leader seems to have connections to some pretty high places, too. So I need to change my name and appearance as I moved, never staying long in one place. And for that, I need money. That one lady was saying you had a lot of money saved up somewhere. So, what? It was for us. Why did you never told us? It's still really confusing. So, instead of trying to pay off, I'm still so confused. Why did he go there and make the promise to pay him off in the first place then? Why join the gang? He didn't get any money from it. So he was just buying them some time? I don't know. What have I been doing all this time? What did I despise you for? Forget it. You can keep despising me. It's still true that I lied to you all. As much as I've lied to all kinds of folks, I like to protect people. Yeah, I don't know about that in all situations. But things as dirty as lies can't be how you protect people. They're only used as a messy means to cover up the things you want to hide. People leave you and hate you because you did that yourself. You reap what you sow. Yeah, I think they're taking this metaphor a little too far and it doesn't really work. Ouch. What? Huh? My power. This doesn't mean that I've forgiven you, brother. A helicopter? Someday, somewhere, I'll disgrace myself to see you again. Sure. What a thing to say. In order to see you again, I'll make a disgrace of myself. We're so high up. Can we, hold on. Can we go lower or, I told you not to look outside. Where am I supposed to look? I'm not sure where we'll meet again. Let me take one last look. Oh no, my vision's blurring. I can't see. Don't say that kind of stuff in front of Cyril. See ya, Theo. Is it okay to leave things like that? Yeah, that's how they're chosen. That's how they chosen to live their lives. You mean as con men? What a great family setup. And this is how I've chosen to live mine. I see. Roughest thing this whole year. What's second worst? The weeds I ate 3 days ago. Wow, that bad? Let's go. Okay. Really? My powers got stable again, so I could clean up all the lies. That rich guy was really sad about losing his auric ant-eats. I wonder if it's okay not to tell him it was a fake anyway. Hey, hurry up, Effie. I'm closing the door. Hey, wait, Theo! Closing the door? That's the resolution, huh? I mean, technically the first game with the vampires did get some resolution in the second one. But I don't know if I really liked it that much, because it involved murder and... I don't know. Like, part of me thinks that one or both of them should have faced some kind of punishment, not just rehabilitation. And so, also, we went through this whole story where you find out his backstory, but why did he... What desire was born to make Athena? We never really find it out. Like, he hates lying. So what was the desire? I wish I could destroy the lies? And he told a big lie to them, but it was a single-time lie. He wasn't maintaining it. He wasn't staying in regular contact. You know what I mean? I feel like maintaining the lie should have been an element of that, not just telling a lie once, and that's, I don't know. I'm finally able to eat your lies, Theo. So, I guess that means I win. I don't recall it being a competition. So I was wondering something. Thank you. What did you wish for that made me appear, Theo? Theo? The lies I told them, they would never go away, no matter how long it had been. Kind of? I mean, if you could talk to him again and tell him the truth. Maybe that's when I made a wish that called for you. Are you going to keep lying? Yep. A con man wouldn't be able to do his job if he went honest now, would he? Huh. Alright, how about this? I won't lie to you ever again. Really? Yeah, promise. Then, do you like me? Don't hate you. Haha. Well, I love you too, Theo. Do you now? Okay. I spoke too soon. We did find out what his wish was. But I still don't know that it makes a lot of sense. I mean, yes, they were gone, but I guess they never really left. They went one place and then they stayed there the whole time. And he's traveling all over the place. Seems like if he wanted to find them again and clean things up, he could have, right? I mean, he did it now anyways. You know, under really extreme circumstances, but if he was willing to tell them the truth, to explain what really happened, I think he wanted to, then why not go there of his own volition? Why not? I don't know, it just seems like a lot of unnecessary drama. Like, well, that's the point of the game. But that's really not good writing, I don't think. So again, let me just reflect on the 3 games, because it's 3 in a combination of for 1. The first game had the 2 vampires. Well, I guess descendants of vampires, and one had powers she couldn't control. And honestly, the lie he was telling is it's a wolf doing this. I.e., I'll protect her with everything I got. Leave her alone. She's not a vampire. But considering how desperate he was to make sure she didn't talk to anybody, nobody went near her, that level of extreme protection doesn't suggest he was really too worried about his own safety, quote unquote, and that he was the monster. But I do have to wonder, why was he sneaking out at night? Because that's what she said. She said he always goes out at night. Was he trying to hunt more animals? Trying to get more blood? I don't know. But I really don't like how that concluded in the second game, because also, it turns out you can just go to a rehabilitation center and it's like, yeah, we can take care of this. This isn't a problem. Wait, what? That's just something we can handle. You can handle a vampire, help her get her powers under control, and since she needs blood to survive, there's a humane way to sustain her with enough blood that doesn't involve her having to murder anybody. You know what I mean? That's a little too convenient, and it just makes the entire first game completely unnecessary. As far as what happens in the story. Especially since, out of all 3 of them, that's the only one where anybody dies. So, it seems kind of strange that the stakes in the third game are kind of the highest because it deals with the main characters. But in order to get the good ending, it's really, again, it's a really short game. I get it. But you just go into a random side room for reasons where there happen to be tucked away, hanging out, again, kind of for reasons, and talk to them, and then she's got to grind levels so she's strong enough. Trying to think. The second game, the stakes there, I mean, it did involve another child dragon, but that story, again, is still a little confusing to me, but basically, from what I understand, she wanted her negative memories wiped. Like, they're just too painful. I can't live with them. He's able to sleep a lot better. And then he kind of got obsessed because he read a fairy tale saying that, oh, if I eat happy dreams or happy memories, I'll F somebody's whole mind up. But I have to eat. He became obsessed with the idea that he had to eat everybody's negative memories in order to make them happy. That was his purpose. And it just made everything worse and worse and worse. And then somewhere in there, the snake lady kind of finds out what his power is, gets her claws into him, and she uses that to punish her cheating boyfriend. Because she's super jealous. Instead of just dumping him. I mean, if you're willing to go that far, where you're repeatedly strangling him, beating the ever-living hell out of him, putting him up on a cross, crucifying him for others to see, I mean, why go to that extreme? And I don't know if she was intending to kill us or just, I don't know. Like, we got ditched in the trash, so I don't know if we were going to be killed or not. I don't know what her intention was there. But if she's willing to go that far, why not go the rest of the way? Why not just wipe him out, kill him? It's like, is it really that hard for you to find a guy who isn't a sleazy, philandering douche? Personally, I think that the issue with that couple kind of overshadows that storyline with the kid. It just kind of it gets mired and mangled up, and I just don't see how they really relate. Honestly, I think it kind of overshadows the issue with William so much that I don't know that the whole point there really got conveyed very well. Again, I don't really get what was his hang up. Like, he was just eating dreams like dreams. He was eating people's memories. And what's weird is it doesn't seem like it was getting out of control either. Like, he was doing it fairly often, which is kind of a hazard for child dragons, but no, he's actually fine. There was no risk to him at that point. And then in the third game, because it's not incredibly presented well, the level of technology in this world, we don't see a lot of it, but apparently one of the kids that Theo grew up with figures out a way how to manipulate sonic waves and screw up the abilities of dragons, and they can have really bizarre effects, like we saw with Athena in this case. But the sonic waves got triggered more than once in that ending area, and I think even when they were triggered in the first place, the other dragon was there. Why did it only affect one, Athena, and why didn't it disrupt her effects? Why couldn't she not see? So, I guess not only is it weird how it was so selective, but then also, what are the disruptive forces or factors? Like in her case, it was really specific. The lies were so muddled that we could fight them, but she couldn't eat them. She couldn't destroy them. And there were just lies all over the place. And I don't even know where they were all supposed to be coming from either. I mean, it didn't really seem like they were Theo's crumbling apart lies. I don't know. I have to admit, I'm a little bit torn because, again, kind of cute, somewhat charming in some ways, but when I think about it, the gameplay is so kind of so threadbare. There's not really a whole lot to the mechanics. I don't know, it's just seems kind of like a long-winded story, to be honest. Like, I enjoyed parts of it, but I don't know, I'll have to think about it. I'm not sure if I'd really recommend it, though. I mean, that's the thing. When you have games like this that focus so much on the story, you really want a super solid, well-conceived, consistent to the rules mechanics story. Even tone, I don't think, was as consistent as it could have been. Like I said with the stakes. The first game, somebody got killed, so the stakes are pretty darn high. Second game, somebody's getting hurt? Oh no! Oh, the horrors! Oh! And in the third game, like, well, yes, the main characters are at stake, but technically, unless you get the bad endings, then there really aren't any stakes. As soon as you get the good ending, everything's just hunky-dory, because the crime was stealing some criminal jerk's object, a phantom thief.
you know, there wasn't anybody's life at stake. It's almost like they got that element completely backwards. I don't know. And then when you really break down the story as well, with his background and what he was willing to do, how far he was willing to take things, it's just really stupid. Like, I'll protect you, and I'll free you guys from the crappy lives you would be stuck with otherwise. But I can't just tell you the truth. Or, I couldn't have sold my kidney earlier when we needed the money in the first place so we could move out of here and get into a better area. You know what I mean? Just really stupid. So, I do think the story is weaker than I was hoping for. And again, if you think I'm taking this way too seriously or I'm breaking it down too much, I'm overthinking it, I do that with stories. I always kind of go through it and reconsider it and consider the implications. That's just how I am. And you have to remember, I like reading books a lot. So that's where that habit comes from. I read quite a bit. So, yeah, sorry if that's like overly critical for a short, small series of games like this, but I don't think that's an excuse. But anyways, finish this Let's Play. So I'll get into another game here shortly, and I'll see you around later, folks. Hope you enjoyed. As always, if you're Doggy, I've got a kidney for sale. Any takers? I'm trying to sell a kidney here. I need fast cash. I'm not gonna complain. Going soon. Aren't you only like 10 years old, give or take? Yeah, what of it? If I want to sell my own kidney, and I don't have any parents around or any guardians to tell me I can't, then I surely will. Alright? Now, do you want this kidney or not? Yeah, I'll take it. Here you go. Now, bite down the leather strap and we'll get to it.